Hello, today I'm going with a super dish of those they call a single dish. Ultra easy, ultra tasty, and with simple ingredients that you usually have at home. I start by placing a drizzle of oil in a pan over medium heat. I add a freshly chopped garlic clove, and while I chop half an onion, which I then add directly to the pan. I do the same operation now, but with a red pepper. As you can see, I have chopped it into small cubes. I give it a few turns so that everything is more or less the same temperature. I add salt to taste and the same with black pepper, which I'm going to repeat later because it always gives it a kick in flavor. At this moment, I also add some oregano, which pairs well with it. And the important thing is to cover the pan with a good lid. And when everything is a bit soft, we add it. 200 grams or a cup of tomato sauce. We heat, mix, and cover again. As you can see, this is already starting to look like a complete sauce. When it's at the point that you like, you add cooked and drained chickpeas, 200 grams or a small jar. You give it a few turns and add a quarter cup of water or broth, whatever you have on hand. You give it a few turns and let it cook for a few minutes until it all becomes a thicker sauce. Once you have it, see how it looks. Give it the final touch. I prefer doing it this way. Look, I make a little hole, and instead of placing an egg here, I just put the egg white. Pay attention to the detail. We place the egg white. I'm going to repeat the same with 4 eggs, so 4 little holes for the 4 egg whites. We cover it, yes, with a little bit of salt, first, so that the egg white has a rich flavor, and we wait for it to start cooking to your liking. More cooked or less, that's always to your taste. And on this very egg white, we then place the yolk. This is the way to ensure that the yolk is always to your liking. Cooked, very cooked, or very lightly cooked, add a little bit of salt to each one of them. Cover it for as long as you want and enjoy. In a very short time, you would have it prepared and ready. So enjoy into the table. Look. Look, what a look with that perfect moist yolk that you can leave just at the point you enjoy the most. It's amazing to dip bread in it. Look at this wonder. This is total enjoyment with that little trick that I'm sure comes in super handy. And also as a single dish to enjoy quickly and with a lot of energy.